How about them Cowboys?
Angry Cowboys Fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys Fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
What's going on, Cowboy Nation and Angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan, getting super hype at the fact that it's football season once again and we get ready to enjoy another Dallas Cowboys season. This Sunday marks the Dallas Cowboys season opener as we travel up to Cleveland to face Myles Garrett and that Browns defense. That's not what I want to talk to y'all about just yet, though. I want to talk to y'all about the most recent remarks involving our QB1, Dak Prescott. Jeremy Fowler conducted a survey predicting who would be the winner of certain NFL awards, and an unnamed NFL executive commented that he feels this year's going to be Dak Prescott's FU season, where he goes out and he shuts every critic up and he wins the MVP. Seeing that Dak was the runner-up in the MVP race last year, it does look as if he could continue on that streak last year and attain it this year. But not according to Dallas Cowboys' #1 hater, Stephen A. Smith. In today's episode of First Take, Stephen A., Molly Qerim, Kimberly Martin, and Chris Mad Dog Russo discuss the topic if Dak will prove himself and that unnamed exec right and the rest of the haters wrong. So let's take a listen to the 3 clips that I got for y'all, and then y'all know what we're gonna do after that. We're gonna come back and unpack this raw and uncut. So, Angry Cowboys fans, let's go ahead and take a listen to Stephen A. Smith.
It ain't gonna happen, number one. Number two, I don't give a damn who that executive was or what the hell they said. They're wrong. Here's the reality of the situation. When it comes to the regular season in the months of September through December, that's when the MVP is decided. Dak Prescott has already played at an elite level on several occasions throughout his career in the regular season. We all know this. And so the notion that Dak Prescott is all of a sudden going to do something so special when it comes to the MVP conversation, that's a misnomer. That's very, very misleading. Who gives a damn at this point? I expect him to perform during the regular season. He has performed during the regular season. His record in the month of December is 21-8 in his career during the regular season, which is one of the best in the business. So we're supposed to sit up here and act like it's a big deal. Oh, he's going to shut everybody up with an MVP conversation. The MVP is determined by your regular season performance. But the real test for Dak Prescott comes in January. So this fact that somebody's bringing up what he's going to do for the MVP, shut the hell up, whoever you are. We don't care, because in the end, that's not what Dak Prescott is going to be judged by.
Damn, brother. Why does Stephen A. Smith have such a disdain for Dak Prescott? What has this man done to him to make him sound like such an asshole? This sounds really personal to Stephen A. Smith, and it goes further than just not liking the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott had an MVP caliber season last year, and because we got bounced out of the wild card round of the playoffs, nothing Dak has done mean anything? That's some hater talk right there, real talk. But jumping into the next clip that I got for y'all, Stephen A. continues his blatant hatred for the Dallas Cowboy quarterback. So we're going to take a listen to what I got, and then we're going to come back and talk about it. Roll the clip.
Dak Prescott is negotiating his deal, by all accounts, to re-up with the Cowboys. They're close to a deal getting done, right? It's going to be north of $55 million. It's probably going to touch on $60 million. Why would Dak Prescott get that money? Because of what he did in the regular season. So we know this. We know this. Don't try to distract us from what he's really going to be judged by. I don't care about anybody else. I'm here in Dallas. I hope I do run into Dak Prescott, because I'm going to look him right in his face if he asks me. And I'll be like, yes, yo, man. What's up? January. Care about what you do at this point. You've been in the league 8 years. You got 2 playoff victories. I know what you can do during the regular season. Back-to-back 12-win seasons. We know. And you're going to be in the MVP conversation. You were number 2 last year. Where'd I get the Dallas Cowboys? Their ass was still home when it counted. I don't want to hear it. MVP conversation. You ain't getting away with that. It means nothing. He will not win the MVP, but even if he's in the conversation, who cares? It doesn't matter. What matters is January, baby. Man, January.
Now this man wants to talk about Dak Prescott's pockets yet again. This man talks about not distracting, while First Take continues to be the definition of distraction. Talking heads like Stephen A. Smith make it as if they don't give a damn if a certain player performs well. It will never be enough for them. I'll talk about that more in my Raw and Uncut portion, so make sure you stick around for that. In the last clip that I got for you, Kimberly Martin comes in and tries to be the good gal of the debate. So let's take a listen to what Kimberly Martin had to say, and you know what we're going to do? We're going to come back and unpack this Raw and Uncut. So, Cowboys Nation, let's take a listen to Kimberly Martin.
Fairness to what Molly is saying. There is something about when you just don't give a damn.
Yes.
You don't care about what your boss thinks.
Care.
You don't care about what this person, you definitely don't care what Stephen A. thinks. You're just gonna go out there knowing that you are talented and you can.
May I respond?
No, you can't. There's something about being that free.
Yeah, that fearless.
However, Doggy, I will push back on something you and Stephen A. said. Oh, he's going to get this much money. Why should he get this much money? Because then he's good in the regular season, but in the playoffs, he chokes or whatever. The market is the market. So regardless of what happens this season, he's going to get paid.
I get that. I agree that.
So why are we...
During the segment, Molly Curran brought up the fact that this being one of the moments that Dak stops giving a damn and wins in spite of his ownership. At some point, these players have to stop giving a damn what the haters and detractors have to say about them, and a lot of the people feel this is the year Dak allows the hatred and negativity to fuel his performance. But y'all ready for my Raw and Uncut? Y'all ready? Let's get it. I've got to say this, Angry Cowboys fan family. I got to say this. This is more than just rooting against the Dallas Cowboys when it comes to Stephen A. Smith. The vitriol that he shows toward the quarterback position of the Dallas Cowboys is damn near prejudicial. Did you see his demeanor when it came to the talking heads talking about this topic? He said it a few times. Who cares? If Stephen A. didn't care, why in the hell is it a topic on First Take to begin with? The thing is, you do care, Stephen A. When the Dallas Cowboys are winning, it hurts your bottom line. It basically shuts him the hell up, and his shtick becomes just that, his shtick. I swear, Angry Cowboys fans, I have never seen one man hate another grown-ass man for going after better pay and more stability in their lives. I have never seen a man go out of their way to convince a boss not to pay someone I have zero stock in. It's not like Stephen A. gets the rest of the money that's left on the table from the Dak Prescott negotiations. Whatever Dak Prescott signed, it doesn't change Stephen A. Smith's world. Why in the hell is he that passionate about Dak Prescott not getting his money or another brother succeeding in life in their profession? But y'all gonna hear me say the word brother a lot because brothers don't do this to each other. As y'all are aware, I'm my brother's keeper. I want my brother to succeed. I want my brother to achieve greatness in whatever he chooses to do in life. I will speak up for him, and I will continue to speak positive about him whenever someone asks me and whenever he's not around. If they need to work on something, I'm going to coach them up. I'm going to help them up to where they want to be in life. This goes for my sisters, too. Not once will you hear me advocating as to why my brother shouldn't get the money that they're asking for. Not once will you see me talking negativity about them in public. If I feel they can use a pep talk or I see somewhere that they can improve, I'm going to encourage that improvement. I'm not going to go on live television and put them down and degrade them, especially when their boss is watching. I don't give a damn if they were on my rival team. I want everybody to succeed in this game that we call life. So Stephen A needs to give that brother and sister shit a rest. He don't give a damn about Dak Prescott as a person or a player. Stephen A only cares about what's going to give First Take ratings so that he can dominate his respective field. People like Stephen A and Skip Bayless don't care if it destroys another person just as long as the camera and attention are on them. No man should feel that much relish for another man's downfall the way Stephen A. Smith just showed in those clips. I would put the links to the clips in the description, but I refuse to give this hatred any publicity. Even in a competition, no man should hate another man the way Stephen A. Smith hates Dak Prescott. He can get up there and tap dance and say that he doesn't have any hatred for him, but when you sit on your platform and advocate for a player to get less than what the market has dictated, you are advocating for this man not to generate his generational wealth for his family. You are advocating for this man to hit a ceiling and not continue to grow in his profession. You are actively using your platform to convince a player's boss not to pay them. That's not what a brother does, Stephen A. Smith. But as far as the topic of this segment, I hope Dak Prescott has one of those years where he'll show all of his haters and his detractors that he is as good as their favorite quarterback. Where he bets on himself and proves to himself. Where he bets on himself and he proves himself right. Screw proving everybody wrong. If you know what you're capable of and you go out there and you do it, you have proven yourself right. Dak Prescott has what it takes to become MVP of the league, but us in Cowboys Nation know that won't be enough for Dak Prescott. An MVP trophy is not enough for number 4. We all know Dak Prescott wants the Super Bowl championship, something that he can dedicate to his family, his brothers, his daughter, girlfriend, and his mother, Miss Peggy Prescott. As we all saw when the Dallas Cowboys clinched the NFC East last year and Dak didn't put on that hat, I feel that the MVP trophy will get the same treatment. It's Super Bowl or bust for Dak Prescott, and I feel that the entire organization feels this way every time they hit the field. This has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. What did you feel about what Stephen A. Smith had to say about Dak Prescott? Could you see the Dallas Cowboys players winning in spite of their front office? What do you see our Dallas Cowboys doing this year? Let's have an adult conversation in the comments section. If you're digging the content and want to help get it out to even more Dallas Cowboys fans, drop a like on the video and share it with your friends who are Cowboys fans. If you are DC for life and you're glad that I watched the Talking Heads so you don't have to, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to get notified whenever I go live, release a video, podcast episode, or Madden 25 and College Football 25 gameplay. If you have someone in your life that calls you brother or sister but wishes and wants nothing but negativity for you, that's not your brother or sister. Try not to prove anyone wrong in your life, but make sure that you prove yourself right. This has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan, and I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.